Chosen one, if you are reading this right now, know that you are not here by accident. There is no coincidence, no random chain of events that brought you to this very moment. Heaven has a divine purpose for your life, and this message is part of that plan. The fact that you've paused to read these words is not just a fleeting moment, it's an invitation, a call that transcends time and space, reaching you at the exact point where your soul is ready to hear it. Heaven is reaching out to you one more time, and this time, it's not asking for your attention lightly. It's a call that you can no longer ignore. This is the moment where everything shifts. This is the moment when the universe itself is aligning to bring you back into your divine purpose. You might be asking yourself why you are here. Why does it feel like everything in your life has been leading up to this moment? The answer is simple. You are here because you are chosen. From the very beginning, heaven marked you for something greater than the ordinary life that the world often tries to impose on you. You were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to follow the same path as everyone else. Heaven's design for your life is different, and it is precisely in your difference that your greatness lies. You may have wondered why your journey has been filled with so much difficulty, with so many unanswered questions, with so many moments of doubt and confusion. But what if I told you that every storm you've weathered, every heartbreak you've faced, and every season of uncertainty has been shaping you into the person you were always meant to become? Heaven never wastes your pain. Every trial you faced was a divine preparation for the next phase of your purpose. Every setback, every delay, every time you felt alone and abandoned was a part of heaven's refining process. It wasn't designed to break you. It was designed to shape you into the vessel that can carry the weight of the purpose that you were born to fulfill. This message is not a coincidence, not another piece of content passing through your feed. This moment is heaven's last call to you. The fact that you're reading these words is a divine interruption in your life. Heaven is saying, pause, look up, listen. This is the moment of your awakening. You may have felt disconnected or distant from your purpose for a while. You may have felt like the door to your destiny was closed or that heaven had forgotten you. But the truth is that heaven has never given up on you. It was never about forgetting or denying you. It was about preparing you for something greater. You see, God is not in a rush. His timing is perfect. What you may have perceived as delays were actually moments of protection and preparation. You were not forgotten. You were being built. You were being shaped for something far beyond your understanding. And now, heaven is calling you back into alignment. It's not about waiting for a better moment or a more perfect time. This is the time, right now. Heaven is calling you to step into your purpose, and it's inviting you to stop resisting the flow that has always been guiding you. What if the reason you felt restless, unsettled, or even disconnected is because you're being called to something greater? That deep, inner ache you've been trying to ignore is not anxiety. It's your soul's call to purpose. You've tried to distract yourself, to silence that inner voice with worldly pursuits, but it keeps coming back, doesn't it? That's because you're being called to step into something bigger than yourself. Heaven's voice has been whispering to you for so long, trying to get your attention, but now it's speaking louder, clearer, with a sense of urgency. This is the moment when heaven is saying, it's time. Don't resist. Your purpose has always been written in the stars, and now it's time for you to step into it. The longer you delay, the longer you resist, the more you miss the blessings that are waiting for you. But heaven is still patient. Heaven is still calling you. The angels assigned to your life have never stopped watching over you, even when you tried to walk away, even when you doubted your worth or questioned your calling. Heaven has been right there, waiting for you to turn back to the path that was always meant for you. In this moment, heaven is not asking for perfection. It's not waiting for you to have everything figured out. It's simply asking for your surrender. Heaven doesn't need you to be flawless. It needs you to be willing. Willing to say yes. Willing to trust. Willing to step forward even when you can't see the entire picture. That's what this moment is about. Heaven is calling you to align with its plan for your life, to let go of fear, doubt, and resistance, and to trust that what is waiting on the other side of your surrender is greater than anything you've ever known. This is your time, the time when the call is being repeated one more time, not out of pressure or demand, but out of love. Heaven is waiting for your response, and this time, it carries the weight of destiny. The question is, will you listen? Will you answer? This is not just another moment passing by. This is your divine invitation to rise and step into the life you were always meant to live. You've often wondered why you feel different, why the world around you seems to move in one direction while your spirit longs for something else. Why is it that no matter how hard you try to blend in, you always feel a pull that keeps you apart, distant from the ordinary, from what everyone else seems to understand? It's as though the life that others are content to live just isn't enough for you. This lingering sense of displacement isn't anxiety, it's purpose. It's the divine whisper that has been calling you, urging you to embrace the truth that you are not ordinary. You were never meant to blend in or fit into a mold that was never designed for you. From the very beginning, heaven marked you for something greater, something different, something destined to awaken the hearts of others. It's the quiet knowing deep within your soul that you were chosen, long before you could even understand what it meant to be chosen. This calling, this yearning, is a divine gift, a sign that your life has a unique purpose, one that goes far beyond the limitations of the world around you. As you reflect on your life, you might find yourself asking, why me? Why now? Why does it hurt to be different? These questions, these struggles, are not signs of failure or weakness. They are the marks of someone who is being prepared for greatness. The pain you feel in being different, the longing to understand why your path is so different from others, is part of your divine design. Every time you felt isolated, misunderstood, or even rejected, heaven was not abandoning you. It was preparing you. You are not meant to follow the crowd or conform to the expectations of those around you. Your calling requires you to stand apart, to go against the grain, to be the voice of truth when the world offers lies. And while it may hurt to be different, that very difference is the source of your strength. It is the foundation on which your purpose is being built. You are not meant to be like everyone else, because you were created for something extraordinary. The questions you ask, the doubts you have, are not a sign of weakness. They are a reflection of the strength within you that is waiting to rise. Every storm, every heartbreak, every season of doubt and confusion you've faced has not been a punishment. It has been a refining process. Heaven has been shaping you, molding you, preparing you for the weight of glory that you were born to carry. Each trial, each challenge, each painful experience has been part of a divine plan to make you stronger, wiser, and more capable of fulfilling the purpose you were designed for. When you look back at your life, it may seem like the storms were endless and the pain was too much to bear. But what you didn't realize in those moments of struggle was that each hardship was not meant to break you. It was meant to build you. Each heartbreak was a lesson in endurance. Every moment of confusion was a step towards clarity, and every season of doubt was an opportunity for you to trust in the unseen, to believe in the promises that heaven has spoken over your life. It was never about the pain itself. It was about what the pain was preparing you for. Heaven's plan was never to leave you stranded in a sea of suffering. It was to shape you into a vessel that could withstand the storms and carry the light that others desperately need. The greater the storm, the greater the purpose you were being prepared for. What felt like destruction was actually divine preparation. In those moments when you felt alone, when it seemed like everything and everyone had turned their backs on you, remember this: heaven has never let go of you. It may have seemed like you were abandoned, but that's because you couldn't yet see the bigger picture. Heaven has always been right there, quietly watching over you, ensuring that every step you took brought you closer to your purpose. Mercy has always been at work in your life, even when you couldn't feel it. Grace has been moving behind the scenes, orchestrating the events of your life to lead you to this very moment. You may have felt forgotten, but heaven's love has been persistent, never wavering, never giving up on you. The timing of your life, the timing of your purpose, is unfolding just as it should. Even in the silence, even in the moments of waiting, heaven has been moving. The delays you've experienced were not rejections. They were divine redirections, meant to protect you, to keep you aligned with the path that was always meant for you. It's easy to look around at the lives of others and feel like you're missing out, like you're falling behind. It's easy to think that everyone else has it figured out while you're still struggling to find your way. But you must remember this: heaven's timing is never slow. It is always perfect. What you perceive as delays are actually the most sacred moments of your life. The silence you've experienced, the moments when it seemed like heaven wasn't answering your prayers, were actually times of preparation. Heaven was shaping you, refining you, making you ready for the weight of the purpose that was coming. Just because you couldn't see the work being done doesn't mean it wasn't happening. The work of transformation was taking place deep within you, in the unseen places where only heaven could see. And now, as you look back, you can begin to understand that what you once thought was a wasted season was actually the very thing that prepared you for everything that's about to unfold. You are not forgotten. Heaven has never taken its eyes off of you. Even when it felt like you were walking alone, heaven was with you every step of the way. The angels assigned to your life have never withdrawn their posts. They've been waiting, watching, protecting you, and guiding you toward the moment when you would fully embrace your calling. You've tried to walk away, to give up, to ignore the divine whispers in your soul, but heaven never gave up on you. The resistance you felt was not a sign that you were wrong. It was a sign that you were on the right path. The enemy does not fight those who are not a threat. The reason you faced such fierce opposition is because your calling is greater than you can currently comprehend. You are a threat to darkness, and that's why it's been fighting so hard to keep you distracted, to keep you in fear and confusion. But heaven has already won the victory. You are walking in the wake of that victory, and now it's time for you to rise up and walk fully into the purpose that has been waiting for you. Mercy is still at work in your life. Heaven's love is still moving in your direction. You may not always feel it, but it is there. Even in the quiet moments, when it seems like nothing is happening, heaven is moving. Every delay, every season of waiting was necessary for your growth. It was necessary for your transformation. And now, as you stand at the threshold of this new season, know that you are ready. You are ready to walk into the destiny that has been waiting for you. Heaven is calling you, and this time, it's not asking you to hesitate. It's not asking you to question whether you're worthy or ready. Heaven is simply asking for your yes. Will you say yes to the call? Will you step into the life that has always been waiting for you? The time is now. The door is open, and the purpose that you've been prepared for is about to unfold before you in ways that will leave you in awe. This is the moment when heaven is reaching out to you, and the invitation is clear, but its weight is profound. It is not a call for you to be perfect, nor is it an expectation that you come with everything figured out. Heaven is not asking you to prove yourself worthy before stepping forward. It is asking you to surrender. It's an invitation to lay down your fears, your doubts, and your need for control, and to trust that there is a divine plan unfolding for you. This call to surrender is not a burden or a command to abandon your desires and dreams. Instead, it's an invitation to align your will with the will of heaven, to trust that whatever lies on the other side of your yes will be greater than anything you could ever create on your own. The weight of this invitation may feel overwhelming because it demands that you let go of everything you've held on to for so long, the plans, the strategies, the ways you've tried to protect yourself from disappointment. But what if letting go is the very thing that allows you to step into the fullness of your destiny? Reflecting on the past, You can see how each struggle, each battle has shaped you. The moments of failure, the times when you felt like you were drowning in pain, were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to prepare you. You've risen from the ashes of despair time and time again, each time stronger, more resilient, and more aware of the power that resides within you. The truth is, you've survived every battle not because of your own strength, but because of the divine endurance that was placed inside of you. Heaven has been at work in you, even when you couldn't see it, building strength and fortitude in your spirit that could withstand the weight of your purpose. Each hardship was a refining fire, and you came through it, not unscathed, but transformed. Your endurance has been a testament to heaven's faithfulness and the divine power that resides in you. It is this strength, this divine endurance, that will carry you through the next chapter of your journey. Obedience is the key that unlocks the doors to your divine purpose, and surrender is the act of faith and love that makes it possible. When you surrender, you are not giving up on yourself or your dreams. You are giving your heart and your life to a purpose that is greater than anything you could ever accomplish on your own. It's not about perfecting your life or making sure everything aligns just right. It's about trusting that what is waiting on the other side of your surrender is more fulfilling, more aligned with your true purpose than anything you've ever known. The cost of disobedience may seem smaller at first. It may seem like a safer choice to keep holding on to the things you know, the patterns you've grown comfortable with. But the truth is, disobedience only brings you further from the divine alignment that is waiting for you. It brings confusion, frustration, and a sense of being stuck in a cycle that never moves forward. When you resist the divine call, you are resisting the very purpose you were created for. But when you choose surrender, you open the door to a life of peace, purpose, and divine direction. There is a cost to surrender, but that cost is far less than the cost of continuing down a path of resistance. It may feel uncomfortable at first, letting go of control, trusting in something you can't see, but the rewards far outweigh the sacrifice. Trusting the process, knowing that heaven has a plan for your life, is the first step in stepping into your destiny. When you surrender, you are saying to heaven, "I trust you with my life, with my dreams, with my heart." And when you trust the process, you will see that everything falls into place in ways you never imagined. There is something waiting on the other side of your yes, something that will fill you with purpose and meaning in ways that nothing in the world can offer. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take the first step of surrender and trust that heaven will guide you through the rest. This is where the prophetic word of Jeremiah 29:11 comes into play. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." These words are not just ancient history. They are a living prophecy for your life. Heaven has always had a plan for you, a divine purpose that is far greater than the chaos you may be experiencing right now. You were never meant to live in confusion, in pain, or in uncertainty. You were meant to live in restoration, in alignment with the divine purpose that has been written over your life. You may look back at your mistakes, your failures, and think that they disqualify you from the life you desire. But the truth is, your mistakes were never meant to disqualify you. They were meant to position you for a deeper understanding of grace, for a deeper connection to the divine. What you have lost, what you have endured, has been preparing you for the greatness that is unfolding before you. Heaven is not looking at your past with judgment. Heaven is looking at your future with anticipation, waiting for you to step into the life that has always been waiting for you. The key to understanding this truth is to remember that your mistakes do not disqualify you. They do not define you. What they do is bring you closer to the heart of grace. Every time you stumbled, every time you felt like you couldn't go on, heaven was right there, whispering, "I'm not done with you yet." Your story is not over. Your life is still unfolding, and the best is yet to come. The divine invitation to surrender is not a call to give up on your dreams. It is a call to trust that the dreams heaven has for you are greater than any plan you've had for yourself. When you surrender, You make room for heaven's purpose to take root in your life. You open the door for grace to flood in and transform everything that has seemed broken. The divine plan for your life is unfolding, and you are being invited to step into it with confidence, with trust, and with the assurance that heaven's timing is perfect. You are not behind. You are right on time. And this is your moment to say yes to the life that has always been waiting for you. In this moment, heaven is offering you a sacred exchange, an opportunity to transform what once broke you into something beautiful, to turn your pain into purpose and your loss into legacy. What you have endured, what you have suffered, was never wasted. Heaven does not throw away your trials or ignore your tears. Instead, it uses every painful experience to shape you into the vessel that can carry divine glory. Your suffering, your heartache, your battles, none of them have been in vain. They have been the tools through which heaven has refined your spirit. The exchange isn't about erasing the pain you've gone through. It's about transforming that very pain into something powerful. You are not meant to carry scars that leave you broken, but scars that show you have endured, that you have risen, and that you are stronger because of it. These scars are the marks of victory, the proof that heaven has been with you through every battle. And now, they are the testimony of the glory that is about to be revealed in your life. Every step, every trial, has been part of a divine strategy to bring you to this very point. Heaven's purpose for you has always been unfolding, even when it seemed like nothing was happening. Every moment of silence, every season of waiting, was not abandonment. It was preparation. Heaven's timing is precise, and every delay, every unanswered prayer, has been part of the process. When it feels like nothing is moving, remember that heaven is always at work behind the scenes. The quiet seasons, the moments when you felt disconnected or forgotten, were not wasted. They were preparing you for the weight of glory that is about to rest on your life. The divine rhythm may not always align with your human timeline, but trust that heaven is never late. Every delay has been divinely orchestrated to prepare you for what is to come. Waiting on God doesn't mean that He has forgotten you. It means that He is shaping you, teaching you patience, discernment, and spiritual maturity. Just as the farmer waits for the seed to grow, heaven has been patiently working within you, cultivating your soul and refining your character to ensure that you can carry the blessings that are about to be poured out. When you are in the waiting season, it's easy to feel as though you are falling behind, that others are moving ahead while you are stuck in place. But this moment, this season of waiting, is not a setback, it is preparation. You are not behind in the grand scheme of heaven's plan. Everything has been happening exactly as it should to bring you to this point of divine alignment. The waiting has been molding you, teaching you the patience needed to steward the blessings that will soon be entrusted to you. Trust the process. Trust that heaven's timing is perfect, and trust that everything that has felt like delay has been part of the divine strategy. Every unanswered prayer, every door that closed, every opportunity that passed you by, none of it was without purpose. Heaven was aligning you with your true calling, preparing you to walk into your destiny with the clarity and strength needed to fulfill it. And now, this is your moment to step into alignment. It's time to stop resisting the flow of divine timing. When you surrender fully, when you stop fighting against the divine pull, you will experience the clarity that you've been waiting for. It's like a fog lifting from your soul, a weight being lifted off your shoulders as you step into the light of divine purpose. Alignment is not about having everything figured out. It's not about understanding every detail of the plan ahead of time. It's about trusting that God is already at work, and all He is asking of you is your willingness to surrender. The moment you stop resisting, the moment you release control, the path will become clear. You will begin to see the next steps, not because you've planned them all out, but because heaven is guiding you with divine clarity. You are not behind. You are right on time. Heaven has been aligning every part of your life to bring you to this exact point. All the waiting, the struggles, the delays have led you to this moment where you are ready to step into the fullness of your purpose. This is the moment when everything changes, when you align with the divine plan that has been unfolding in your life all along. Your yes to heaven is the final step in your transformation. As you say yes to this divine invitation, you are stepping into the life that heaven has been preparing for you. This is the moment when clarity replaces confusion, when peace replaces fear, and when purpose replaces doubt. It's not about rushing ahead or forcing things into place. It's about trusting that everything is already in divine order. Your journey, your waiting, your struggles, all of it has been leading you to this point of surrender, where you can step into alignment with the purpose that has always been meant for you. You are not behind. Everything that has happened up until now has been part of the perfect timing of heaven. You've been through the fire, you've been refined, and now you are ready to carry the weight of your calling. This is not the end of the road. This is just the beginning of the rest of your journey. The path is now clear, the way is open, and the divine flow is ready to carry you forward. Trust that everything has led you to this moment of divine alignment. You are right where you are supposed to be, and the next step is the one that takes you into the fullness of your destiny. Don't resist it. Step into it with faith, with confidence, and with the assurance that heaven has been preparing you for this all along. Heaven is turning everything around for your good, and it's doing so in a way that will propel you into your purpose. What once felt like the darkest seasons of your life, what seemed to be the breaking points, are now the very things that will fuel your rise. The struggles, the heartbreaks, the moments of deep despair that threatened to undo you. These are the pieces of the puzzle that were always meant to shape you into the person you were destined to become. The things that tried to break you are now becoming the foundation for your power. Every tear you've shed, every time you've been knocked down, every moment you thought you couldn't carry on, has been used by heaven to build something stronger, something unshakable within you. Your scars are not signs of defeat. They are proof of divine mercy and endurance. They are the evidence that you didn't break under pressure. You emerged stronger, more resilient, and more determined to fulfill your purpose. Each scar tells a story of survival, of endurance, and of the mercy that carried you through when everything else seemed impossible. Now, as you stand at the threshold of this new chapter, know this: you were chosen. From the very beginning, you were handpicked by heaven to walk a path that would bring light into the darkness, hope where there was none, and purpose where there seemed to be confusion. This is your divine assignment, and it's time to live like it. The waiting is over. The preparation has been completed. Heaven is calling you to rise, to stand firm in your faith, and to step boldly into the destiny that has always been yours. You are not who you once were. The person who once questioned their worth, the one who thought they weren't strong enough. Those versions of you are gone. You are now the person who has survived every storm, who has learned from every trial, and who is ready to walk in the fullness of their divine calling. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your new chapter. Everything that you've been through has led you to this moment, and now you are standing on the brink of something greater than you could have ever imagined. The obstacles you faced were not roadblocks. They were stepping stones to the greatness that is unfolding in your life. The final step in this journey is a simple act of faith, responding to heaven's call. This is your moment to step into the divine flow that has been waiting for you all along. By simply typing 888 in the comments, you are making a declaration, a prophetic act that signifies your willingness to align with heaven's plan. This is not just a small gesture, it's a powerful step of obedience. Your obedience today echoes into eternity, and your decision will impact generations to come. You are not just making a declaration for yourself. You are declaring that the weight of your purpose is greater than any fear or hesitation. By stepping into this flow, you are not only unlocking your own divine destiny, but you are also helping to pave the way for others to do the same. The ripple effect of your obedience will touch lives in ways you can't yet see, but heaven sees it all. Every act of faith, no matter how small it may seem, has eternal significance. Your decision to answer heaven's call is a seed that will grow into something far greater than you can comprehend. Now, as you stand at this pivotal moment, remember this: everything you've been through, every moment of waiting, every trial, every heartbreak, has been leading you to this exact point. This is your divine moment to rise, to step into alignment with heaven's purpose for your life. Heaven is calling you, not to be perfect, but to be obedient, to trust that the journey has already been mapped out for you, and all you have to do is take the next step. This is the moment when the veil is lifted, when the fog clears, and when you step into the light of divine purpose. The waiting is over. The time for hesitation is over. It's time to rise and step boldly into the life you were always meant to live. Heaven is with you. You are not alone. This is your moment. Step into it with faith, with courage, and with the assurance that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. The world is waiting for the light you carry. It's time to shine.